Warning: Yellowstone supervolcano eruption danger could have global impact. Geothermal activity in the Yellowstone National Park area has once again caught the attention of scientists. The massive magma system beneath the Yellowstone Caldera is known as one of the world's largest supervolcanoes. If a major eruption occurs, the impacts will not only be felt in the United States, but also have the potential to trigger global climate disruption. Researchers from the United States Geological Survey explain that the primary hazards of a Yellowstone eruption include superheated pyroclastic flows, widespread volcanic ashfall, and the release of hazardous gases into the atmosphere. Thick ash can cover thousands of kilometers, damaging infrastructure, contaminating water, and disrupting international flights. Furthermore, a major eruption could trigger a volcanic winter, where ash and sulfur particles block sunlight. This condition has the potential to lower global temperatures for several years, disrupt food production, and trigger economic crises in various countries. Around Yellowstone itself, the immediate impacts could be extreme. Heat waves from pyroclastic flows could destroy large areas within minutes. Strong earthquakes are also possible due to the movement of magma beneath the surface. Geyser and hot spring activity may also change suddenly before or after an eruption. However, scientists emphasize that there are currently no signs of an imminent major eruption. Monitoring systems for seismic activity, ground deformation, and gas emissions are constantly operating to detect even the slightest changes. However, Yellowstone remains considered one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world due to its potentially devastating impact in the event of a major eruption. Experts also warn that volcanic ash from Yellowstone could spread across much of North America, even reaching Europe and Asia depending on the direction of winds in the upper atmosphere. A layer of ash just a few centimeters thick is enough to damage vehicle engines, shut down power plants, and cause building roofs to collapse under its weight. Major airports are likely to close, causing long-term global travel disruptions. Health-wise, fine ash can trigger serious respiratory problems, especially for children, the elderly, and people with lung disease. These microscopic particles can linger in the air for days to weeks. Furthermore, contamination of drinking water and agricultural land could potentially exacerbate the humanitarian impacts in the event of a major eruption. Although a supereruption is extremely rare, scientists emphasize that close monitoring remains crucial. Small earthquake activity, land uplift, and temperature changes in geothermal areas will be key indicators if the magma system begins to move. For now, Yellowstone remains at normal activity levels, but its potential requires continued monitoring of the area. Ultimately, Yellowstone National Park remains a stark reminder that the power of nature lies far beyond human control. Beneath its breathtaking beauty lies an incredible energy that can transform the world in an instant. While scientists from the United States Geological Survey currently confirm that conditions remain stable, vigilance must never be lost. Ongoing monitoring offers hope that humanity is no longer completely blind to this threat. However, one thing is certain. If this supervolcano were to erupt, the impact would transcend national borders, continents, and even generations. Therefore, understanding, respecting, and continuing to learn about nature are key to surviving on this dynamic planet. Yellowstone may be quiet today, but deep within the earth, a greater story is still waiting to be revealed.